Hi, I'm Katie Thiel, and I am the Content Area Specialist here at PALCS for the Social Studies Department. I am also a ninth grade teacher, and I teach United States history. What I would like to do today is to show you what it would be like if you were in one of the social studies classes here at PALCS. Because the social studies includes subjects like history, geography, government, and economics, what I'm going to show you is first an 8th grade United Nations course, which covers the first part of American history, and then I'm going to show you an 11th and 12th grade economics course. This first lesson is from the 8th grade American Nations course. Through this lesson, the teacher will explain about the life in the colonies, which you can see up here in Life in the Colonies, which is in the blue text. As I can see at the top of the lesson, he would like for me to read from the text, online or physical, before working through the rest of the lesson. The information in the gray boxes identifies how this lesson falls in the curriculum and how it aligns to the Pennsylvania state standards. The teacher has also been kind enough to pull out important vocabulary words for me to pay attention to as I work through the lesson. As a student in his course, I need to make sure I understand these words and if I can explain them at the end of the lesson. As I scroll down, I can see that the teacher has included videos and text to explain life in the colonies. And he's also included some questions for me to consider about what I might think life in the colonies is like. He's included a video to show me exactly how people would be dressing and how people would have acted during the colonial days. As I go through the lesson, I want to make sure that I take time to watch each video and to read the information carefully. As I read, I will also pay attention to the bold words such as Great Awakening that the teacher has highlighted for me. Then we go ahead and learn a little bit more about the Great Awakening, and he has included another video to give me some more information and also a visual to help me learn about what it was and the effect it had in American society. And when we scroll to the bottom, I can see my assignment. The teacher has included this assignment for me to complete at the end of this lesson to help me process the information I've learned. It says here that I need to write a paragraph of one thing I've learned or found interesting within this lesson, an explanation on why I find it interesting, and any questions I may still have about colonial America. I can choose anything I've read and or found interesting in the lesson. I just need to explain why. Once I've written this paragraph and submitted it through this assignment, I've finished my lesson for American Nation for the day. Next, we'll visit an 11th and 12th grade class, and we'll take a look at the lesson on the Law of Demand Day 2, which we can see from the title here, from Unit 3, Supply and Demand. The information included under the purpose includes questions that I should be able to answer at the end of the lesson. Under key terms, which can be found right here, he's asked me to define the following words in my notebook as part of my notes for today's lesson. As we can see, this lesson is short, but it has important information. And the teacher has included both text and example graphs to demonstrate the demand curve. Under the produce over here, we can see through Read This that the teacher would also like for me to read pages 172 to 173 and 178 to 179 in our textbook, Economics Today and Tomorrow. After I've read these pages and taken some notes, he has asked me to complete the activity posted on the course website, Demand Practice. I can read that right here under Activity. In order to view this activity, I need to go back to the main course page and look below the lesson. And I can scroll down in the course to the Supply and Demand chapter, and I can see Demand Practice right here. When I click on this, I will come to this page. And this is my assignment. He would like for me to download the following file and then complete it and return it to him. After I've downloaded it, I can see that it is a worksheet where I've been asked to answer a few questions on demand in my own words and then create a short practice graph. Once I'm done, I can submit it and I will be done with the assignment, and that will complete my lesson for today within economics. Those are two examples of life as a student at PALCS completing a social studies lesson.